to 2 million people celebrate Kwanzaa, but that doesn't matter because Wisconsin State Senator Glenn Grothman believes that Kwanzaa is just a made-up holiday that black people don't even like. In fact, let me read you his exact quote. He says, "Of course, almost no black people today care about Kwanzaa, just white left-wingers who try to shove this down black people's throats in an effort to divide America."
You know, in the beginning, I wasn't that opposed to him. Like, you read your first sentence, and Kwanzaa's lost a little bit of steam. Let's keep it real, okay? I remember when 1980s, 90s, etc. People were like, no, seriously, dude, Kwanzaa, right?
Is it Kwanzaa or is it Kwanzaa?
Whatever. Okay, it's losing steam.
Okay.
Okay.
Not important anymore.
Lately, I don't see a lot of people talking about Kwanzaa because I think at some point people were like, dude, like a professor made that up a couple of years ago. Right?
Right, in the 60s. A professor made it up in the 60s, and the reason why he did that is because he wanted to think outside the box in terms of, you know, celebrating black heritage, for instance. Instead of celebrating Christmas in the traditional way, he wanted to focus on African culture, which I think is awesome.
And I know, but it had a couple of issues. So it has like good ideas, unity, etc., these 7 different principles.
Yeah.
But it feels like a chore. Like I'm trying to remember African words, I don't quite remember them. There's a lot of principles I got to go through, etc. And the whole time I'm thinking, okay, when do we get to the presents? Okay, I ain't got no problem with Black Santa Claus as long as he's giving away presents. So it hasn't caught on fire yet. I'm just keeping it real, okay? I could be wrong about that. But then he immediately loses me, as he was bound to do. First of all, when he talks about white liberals are forcing it down black, it was a black professor who came up with it.
I know, and
white
like,
liberals ain't got nothing to do with it.
Like I'm a white liberal. I don't care about Kwanzaa. Like I don't care about any of it, to be honest with you. Like the reason why I'm bringing this up is because why does he give a shit so much? The reason why he gives a shit is because he sees other religions, and I know Kwanzaa isn't a religion, right? But other traditions and cultures as a threat. In fact, I think the next quote gives you his perspective perfectly. It says, "Irresponsible public school districts try to tell a new generation that blacks have a separate holiday than Christians. Be on the lookout if a K through 12 or college teacher tries to tell your children or grandchildren it's a real holiday."
But be on the lookout. Oh my God, here comes Kwanzaa. We might celebrate unity. Damn, I wouldn't want to do that. Like, these people are just, they're so paranoid. Sharia law is coming. The Muslims are about to take over Oklahoma. Oh my God, Kwanzaa almost kicked Santa's ass. He mugged Santa all the way, and he stole a couple of reindeer. Just calm down, man. It's okay. It's not like Kwanzaa's taking over Santa, and nobody's gonna do. But not that Santa's Christian to begin with, okay? Yeah. But it's not like Jesus Christ has got competition. But they're always worried about the competition. That's why they don't like Harry Potter either. That's why some of them freak out about Halloween. Oh, that's the holiday for witches. You know the witches, they're trying to get in, muscle in on our turf. Right? Bring it down, bring it down. And JR, let's be fair here. Now, to this gentleman here. Let's admit to the audience the number of times I've pressured you to celebrate Kwanzaa.
That's why I went on vacation for a couple weeks, just to get away.
Why won't that guy leave me alone about Kwanzaa? All right. By the way, am I making it up, or is it real? My perception that Kwanzaa is losing a little bit of steam.
I can only go from my perspective because I haven't heard much. But you can tell the type of folks that, you know, when you get it from certain people, like, oh yeah, you're very Afrocentric person, and you're around our heritage and our background and unity and what we're all about. But it's not a broad thing. At least that's what I'm saying in my circle of. In my world, you know. Yeah. We talked about it. I remember I was in like 10th grade, and I had an African American history teacher, and she told us everything about it. And she wanted us all to go to the Million Man March. Like, you could tell that's where at least the idea would come from. And yeah, I haven't really thought about it much since.
Yeah, and that's the thing.
I'm telling you, see, that was back in the 1990s when it was at its heyday.
But that's the thing. Normal people don't think about it unless they want to practice it, unless they want to actually participate in it, right? Normal people don't care. I don't care what you do in your tradition as long as it doesn't harm others. If this is the way you want to celebrate, go ahead and celebrate.
No, that's the best point. I mean, like, how does it harm anybody?
I know. Who sits around and thinks about Kwanzaa and other celebrations at all?
Like, for example, I don't believe in Easter at all. Like, I don't really believe there's a magical bunny that lays chicken eggs. Okay, call me crazy, but I don't believe it, right? And I also believe it has absolutely nothing to do with Christianity, because I'm pretty sure there was no bunny in the Bible either. Okay, so, but do I hate Easter? No, I think Easter's lovely. The kids trying to find the eggs. People have a good time. There's a weird, creepy-looking bunny hanging out. Nothing wrong with it.
And
like, why? It doesn't bother me at all. Have at it, Hoss.
And also, I love like the hypocrisy here, and of course, hypocrisy is always evident when it comes to these arguments, right? Like, look at these left-wingers trying to shove Kwanzaa down our throats. How dare they? I want to shove Christianity and Christmas down your throat.
Exactly right. Like, well, I was busy trying to shove shit down your throat when you come with that Kwanzaa bullshit at me.
Yeah.
That ain't right.